go 8-8 and just miss the playoffs, and then I have the Broncos at 6-10. And even though they have a great defensive front, I just don't think they have enough offense to be competitive.
Yeah, I think the Broncos are going to be better than people think. That defensive front is dirty.
That's why I said 6-10 again. Like if they didn't have that defensive front, they'd be awful. But defense wins you ball games just randomly, even when you don't have other pieces.
Well, I mean, what is Flacco going to do?
Throw for 5,000 yards.
I love that.
Probably not.
All right, so Andrew, who you got for your AFC West?
AFC West, I actually think the Chargers are going to win this division. Don't know why.
Agreed.
Just feel you agree?
Agreed.
I might have to change my opinion then. If you're here, Pip agrees. But I think the Chargers are going to win this division, but not in like a landslide. I think the Chiefs are going to take a slight step back. I just think last year Mahomes and the Chiefs caught the NFL by surprise a little bit. I think the Chiefs are going to end up at like 11-5, 10-6. I think the Chargers are going to go 12-4. I know they lost Derwin James for the majority of the year. It's a big loss. But I still think their defense is good enough to at least hold the fort down while Phillip Rivers scores points. And the Raiders, I don't think the Raiders are going to be great. I think 8-8, 7-9, somewhere around there. And then Broncos.
John Gruden is just the man.
The Broncos are going to be awful. Don't know how awful, but I can't see them winning more than 6 games.
The Broncos?
No, yeah, the Broncos.
Okay. My AFC West, I got the Chargers winning the division as well. I think Phillip Rivers is going to have the best season of his career. The clock is ticking on his career. This is his best chance at a Super Bowl. Please sign Melvin Gordon back. I mean, why wouldn't you sign Melvin Gordon? You have a great team here. Don't mess around. Pay the guy.
That's the truth.
Austin Eckler is not the truth. The Chargers win the division at, what do I have him? 11-5. Next, I have the Chiefs going 10-6. Changed my mind. I think defensive coordinators are gonna have a little scout. They got a little book on Patrick Mahomes. I don't think he's gonna have as great of a season. Obviously, he's a stud. They don't have Kareem Hunt anymore. Who knows if Tyreek Hill is gonna play all 16 games? I don't know. I feel like he might do something.
It's possible if like anything else gets
or a
released.
video. I mean, if a video gets released, it's over. We've seen that happen.
Yeah.
Next, I think the Raiders are actually going to win 9 games. I had the Raiders winning 9 games.
You have a lot of wins in this
And
whole
John Gruden,
AFC.
I trust.
Yeah, there's no way this is going to all even out.
Yeah.
And John Gruden, I trust. And then last place. No, this is where
What was their record that you had? The Raiders
9-6.
Okay.
9-7.
9-7. Yeah.
And then last place, I got the Broncos going 4-12.
You think they're going to be better than people think, but they're going to go 4-12? You just said a minute ago. I think the Broncos are going to be better. This is case in point that he did not prepare.
I did prepare.
He just doesn't have anything.
Right,
he just said they're going to be better.
I thought we were just picking. I thought we were just picking the division
And then
winners
he
and
has them
AFC.
at 4-12.
Who are your guys'
Jesus.
2 wild card teams for the AFC?
For the AFC, I got the Browns
Shocker.
and the Chargers. Bills just missed the playoffs. Even though as a heart pick, I want to put the Bills in the playoffs.
Then have some freaking cojones and put them in there.
The Chargers are a better.
Oh my
football team.
gosh.
I'm not going to go balls over brains. I'm not going to do it. The Chargers are a better football team than the Bills.
Have some balls, dude.
I'm gonna have I think I had the Browns will be it, and then the Chiefs for me as well.
The Browns and Chiefs?
Yeah.
I have the Chiefs and I have the Jags. Lock it in. Nick Foles, the GOAT.
I will
take him back to the playoffs.
Moving over to the NFC. What about the NFC East? What do you got, Pip?
You want me? No, don't let me start off.
I'll
start off the NFC East.
No, I want you to start with the NFC East.
Okay. I mean, look, guys.
I did this for a reason.
I truly. Okay. I try to be unbiased. I looked at all the schedules, right?
They play the exact same schedule.
I'm in a position now where I have to pick. I have to pick a winner. And I thought, hey, okay, be unbiased. You're a huge Giants fan, but look, I have an extremely hard time putting anybody else to win the division. I couldn't even type it into my computer, the Eagles or the Cowboys win the division. Forget about the Redskins. The Redskins are far and away not
They're the worst team in the division.
They might be the worst. I think they might be the worst team in the NFL, but
No, I don't think so.
No.
Forget about the Redskins. The Redskins are finute. They're done. I have the Giants winning the division at 9-7. I think the Cowboys, Giants, and Eagles are going to beat each other up this year. All three have pretty tough schedules.
They all have the exact same schedule.
No, the Giants have the Giants have an easier schedule.
They play the exact same teams.
No, they don't.
Isn't it every year they
No,
get
no,
played?
no.
They don't. No, they don't. They
Play
all
similar
play.
teams.
They all play the AFC East as
this
the
year.
division from the AFC.
And then they
that they're
mix it
playing.
up
And then based on your seeding last year, that's the seed you play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have the Giants going 9-7 and winning the division. I think
That's
it's going to be a good division.
ridiculous.
I think it's going to be a good
That is
division.
fucking
It's not ridiculous. I don't think
ridiculous.
Zeke is playing.
I'm
this
a
year.
Giants fan.
Zeke
That
is playing
absolutely
this year,
fucking
dude.
ridiculous.
He's simply playing this
Even
year.
if Zeke is
It
playing, this
doesn't
year.
matter. I don't even have them. I do have them as a playoff team, but I don't even know if they're the best team in the division. The Eagles are going to go 10-6.
Nah, the Cowboys are legit, but I'm a
the-
Giants fan.
Yeah,
I
but
can't do it. I
What
just
makes
can't.
you
I
think
can't
the
do
Giants
it.
are going to be 9-7?
Seriously.
My fan. Well, first of all, I think they could start off the year
All right.
3-1 or 4.
I'm just going to do something.
Let's just go with the Giants schedule.
There's
Yeah.
first 4
I'm
games.
going through
Yeah, I
the
just
Giants
said
So
it.
we
schedule.
got Giants,
first
Cowboys
four
in
games.
Dallas week 1. That's more likely than not a loss. Tough to
Dude,
go
it's a
into Dallas.
divisional game.
Okay,
the
so no,
Giants
do you
can
have it
win
as a win? You have it as a win?
I think the
In
Giants are
Dallas?
going to. Okay, say that's a loss. Give
Okay,
them
so
a
they're
loss.
0-1. Bills at Giants.
Giants.
Okay, so now 1-1. Giants at Buccaneers.
Giants.
We have to take into account that the Buccaneers are used to playing in the heat, and the Giants might not be, because that's why the
Oh,
Patriots
my
lose to the
gosh.
Dolphins
Okay,
every
okay.
year. So fine, I'll even give you 2-1. Whatever. Giants, Redskins. Okay, 3-1. That's fine.
That's okay. Wait. Can I wait?
Yes, go for it.
3-1. I'm thinking they go 3-1, 4-0 to start out the first 4
They're not going
games.
4-0.
They're feeling a lot more confident than they should be. Therefore, they play better.
Okay, then they play the Vikings.
Okay.
That's a loss. That's 3-2.
Wait. That's a good reason.
Okay, but we're
right there.
continuing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Vikings.
I mean, look, I'm just convincing myself
Vikings
that the Giants are going to have a good year, but
Vikings.
I
are
like
now,
this reasoning,
They
so I'm
lose
gonna
against
roll
the
with it.
Vikings. Now it's 3-2. Giants at Patriots. 3-3. Cardinals at Giants. That might be a toss-up game.
I think
Don't
that's
even
a, I
tell-
think that's a
don't
Giants
even
win.
tell me
I
you think the
think
Cardinals-
that's a Giants.
Okay, so
Cardinals
we'll
are
give
gonna
them 4
suck.
wins. So now 4-3. Giants at Lions. Okay, I'll give you that. The Giants might win. So that
What is
one-
that?
5-3. So now Cowboys at Giants. I would be shocked if the Cowboys did not win that game again. I think the Cowboys are going to sweep the Giants
Ryan, I want you to look up
at MetLife.
the
The Giants at
the
Jets.
Cowboys record the last couple of years. If you can,
Just look it up yourself, dude.
While
You
he's
have a
doing,
cell
no,
phone.
we're face to face battling right now.
And then Giants at Eagles. Giants at
have no
Bears.
idea
That's
what
another
the record
loss. Giants Packers. It's another loss.
oh my God, what do they just lose every game?
Yes. What do you mean? We're being generous here, saying they already have 5 wins. They're not going to beat the Eagles.
It's not generous.
They're not going to beat the Eagles in Philly. They're not going to beat the Bears in Chicago. And they're not going to beat the Packers. Then they play the Dolphins. I'll give you the Dolphins. That's 6 wins. Redskins, 7 wins.
The Giants are 0-4.
So they have
in
to
their
win
last
2
4
out of
games.
those freaking 6 games or whatever.
The Giants are 0-4
make the
in their
playoffs.
last 4 games.
This is just
against the Cowboys.
this is just a
Jeez.
classic you being a homer. You don't actually think about it. The Giants winning the division,
It's
would-
ridiculous.
No, this is my theory. They're going to go 4-0 with 3-1 to start
They're
the
not
year, and they're
going
going
to,
be
though.
playing.
They do have an
way
easier
better,
start of the schedule.
Way
I'll
better
give you
than
that.
they think they are.
What are you going to do when they blow one of these games? What are you doing when the Buccaneers drop a 40 on their head and Eli Manning can't keep up?
No, the Giants' weakness is going to be the defense.
And Eli Manning.
It's not Eli Manning.
He's not good anymore. He's not good
Eli
anymore.
Manning had a really good season last year with no offensive line. How many times are we going to go over this?
I just think he's not good anymore.
QBR of his whole career. His line is better. He's going to have a good year. Watch.
I don't think he's going to have a good year, but all right, continue.
Okay, so you got the Giants winning the division at 9-7.
Wait,
correct?
jersey bet right now.
Let's hear it. Oh, this is
Giants,
hot.
The Giants win the
hot.
division?
No, yeah, fine. Giants over under 6 wins.
No, Giants.
No. Your thing is that they're going to win the division, so you either put your balls in the
No,
table-
don't.
no.
You
What do
first
you
of all,
think
you already
their
owe
record
me a
is gonna be?
jersey.
What do you think their
I
First of
owe
all,
Jacob
you-
a jersey, and that's been handled already.
Angelo, both of you, shut up. Where do you think the Giants will be record-wise? 16 games.
I think 7-9 is where they'll be.
That's bullshit. You're trying to meet in the middle.
No, we just went through it, and I said they'd finish
So
at
7
mean
7-9.
over under.
So now it's over under 8 wins flat.
It's obviously more in his favor though. So that's a bad.
So you don't have
it's gotta
faith
be
in your
7.
pick?
I do have faith in my pick.
I can't
but
pick
we're-
under 7 because I'm saying they're going to win 7 games. So why would I pick under 7?
So is
So
one of
6
you
and a half.
willing to move to a half point? So over under 7.5 wins.
Isn't that the same? I don't know. But
That's if they go 8-8, no one wins the bet. So Angelo, are you willing to go to over under 7.5 wins for the Giants?
Does they go under? Yeah, I think they go under.
Okay, so we have a jersey bet. Whoever wins this bet gets a jersey from the other person. Pip is saying they will win 8 or more games. Angelo is saying they will win 7 or less games.
It's going to be funny when they lose to the Bucks
deal,
week 3.
deal. Shake.
Shake hands right there. There we go.
It's going to be funny when they lose to the Bucks week 3, and then
Okay, I got the Cowboys.
hope
I got
Pip
the
wins.
Cowboys coming second. I mean, they could have the same record. I could have the same record.
9-7.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got the Cowboys going 9-7. Giants squeak them out because of the head-to-head. I got the Eagles. Carson Wentz, poor bastard's going to get hurt again. They don't have a
That's a bold
backup.
prediction. Okay.
They have McCown.
It's not even that bold.
McCown.
It's just like he's not hurt right now. So you're saying
Carson
he's
Wentz
gonna
a great
get hurt.
quarterback, but he's
So they're
going to
go 8-8.
8-8.
Okay, and then Redskins are what?
I think the Redskins have about.
3 wins, 4 wins.
Let's go 4 wins.
4-12. Okay.
4-12.
So now we got the NFC North.
I don't think we didn't give our picks. It was just Pip rambling for 5 minutes.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
NFC.
jeez, yeah. He would just talk for 15 minutes, so I forgot that we didn't give our picks. I have the Cowboys winning the division at 10-6, but I have them actually having the same record as the Eagles. So I have them both at 10-6, and then I have the Giants and the Giants winning 6 games, going 6-10.
Didn't they win 6 games last year?
They won 5 games last year.
Games, okay.
So after actually hearing the schedule, I'm going to have them at 7-9. I'm changing my pick.
Thank you.
You
I
still lose
convinced
a bet
somebody
in
to
that. You still lose.
Yeah,
in
no.
that sense.
He's
He's still picking against you.
If I'm right about the 7-9, Angelo still wins the bet. So I still am picking against you in that one. And then I have the Redskins as well at 4-12. I just think they're a bad team.
I just think. I mean, I agree with the Redskins. I just think the Giants are not going to be that good this year. I just don't. We said before. I don't know if we had this already on the podcast. We had it. If we had it, we were talking about it before. We agreed that you think Daniel Jones is going to start by the end of the year, right?
No, I didn't say that.
No. Pip said Eli Manning starting all 16
Oh, I thought he
games.
said okay. But I mean, all right, well, whatever. But I think the Eagles or the Cowboys, depending on the whole Zeke thing, I think it's going to be Eagles or Cowboys. If Zeke shows up, I think the Cowboys win 10 games. I think the Eagles win nine games. But then if Zeke's not there, I think it's going to flip-flop. Eagles get – because I think the boys will take one from the Eagles. So I think the Cowboys or Eagles, depending on the Zeke thing, 10-6, 9-7. I think the Giants follow suit, follow into third with like 6-10, 7-9. And the Redskins are going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. They're going to be 3-13, 4-12.
NFC North.
NFC North, I got the Bears going 10-6. Vegas has them at over under 9.5 wins, and that is just begging people to take the over. In which I get the impression from Vegas that they think they're not going to be that good this year. I just can't see the Bears as a preseason poor pick unless someone gets hurt, unless Khalil Mack gets hurt, or a big part of their defense, or a big part of their offense, and maybe Montgomery or Trubisky getting hurt. I just don't see them being much worse than they were last year. If anything, I think Trubisky takes a step forward. And I'm going to be dumb. I'm going to go against Vegas on this one. I think they're going to be good. I'm taking the over. I have them at 10-6. Then I think the Vikings bounce back from a very underwhelming year last year. I have them going 9-7, being a borderline playoff team. Then I'm still not bought in on the Packers. People could call this a bold prediction. I think they're 7-9. I don't see how everyone's so all in on the Packers this year. Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks to ever play football, but they didn't do anything that really makes me think, oh, they're going to be 10 times better this year. I just don't see them being that good. And then I think the Lions are a pretty bad team. I think Stafford will win them 5 games, make them go 5-11. But again, I don't think they're a good team this year.
I got the Packers going 10-6 and winning the division.
There you go.
Look,
there you go.
Rodgers managed to squeak out 6 wins on a bum knee and a dysfunctional coaching staff. You get LaFleur in there, good offensive mind. Look, I think he's going to spark some magic in Rodgers again. I think they win the division, and he stays healthy.
It's unfortunate that I'm actually inclined to agree with Pip here. I think the Packers actually have like a 12-win potential in them.
Okay.
I think Aaron Rodgers.
I agree. I think they're going to break
Aaron Rodgers
out this
comes
year.
back and plays better than he did last year.
He was hurt.
He was injured, yeah, and I think their defense is better. They got Adrian Amos away from the Bears, so he's one of the best safeties in the NFL. They have another year of Jair Alexander, who showed flashes of becoming an elite cornerback. I think their defense is better than people think. And I think the Bears are inclined to take a little bit of a step back.
I agree.
Not from a record standpoint. I think they still might. They won 10 games last year, right?
They won 10 games.
Yeah, so I think the Bears might be around there. But similar to the NFC East, I think the Vikings and the Bears could flip-flop spots depending on how certain games go. Kirk Cousins to this date has not been great in primetime games, and both Viking-Bears games I'm sure are going to be primetime games. So I think the Packers are going to come in at 12-4, Bears 10-6.
Wow.
Vikings.
12-4.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
I think Vikings are going to come. Vikings are going to win 9 games, and I think the Lions are going to be in that bottom 3 for me for the worst teams in the NFL. I think the the Lions are going to compete to be like a 3-win team.
I think I have the Packers going 10-6. I have the Bears going 9-7.